What it is, man? It's your boy Mr. H coming at you one more again from the truck, obviously. Out here running these grown folk hours. I don't know what's up with this. Hey, focus, man, focus. Out here running these late night store runs here on this Walmart dedicated. I've been asked several times, like, hey man, how exactly did you get on this account? But for me, I get on this account around the same time every year. Somewhere around October, and I usually run it through January, maybe sometimes February. Reason for that is, of course, it's a retail giant. You ain't got to worry about freight. And, you know what I'm saying, that's guaranteed miles of money. So I usually do it every year. Sometimes I actually get invited to do it every year because they know what's happening. I'm sitting here looking swollen fat at the same time. How that work out? Got the man titties is popping, yeah. But anyway, that's usually what I do. And then somewhere around February, throughout the rest of the year, I do the old OTR thing. I have actually been asked to stay on this account permanently, but the reason why I don't is because I have to lose money. They actually pay less on this account if I'm permanently on here. And hell, I'm not in a situation where I'm about losing money, even if it is a couple of pennies. You know what I'm saying? So I'll run, like I said, I'll run until they either get tired of me or throughout the holiday season. So that guarantees me getting home, and I ain't got to worry about fighting about that. But I was getting kind of happy because I thought maybe, because I was told that this week I'm supposed to get my truck back. But I went and checked it today. Everything's put back together. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you in my other video, I dubbed it Frankenstein because right now it's two different colors. They're going to repaint it. But it's just because I saw it the way it was when they finished putting everything together. It just looked like a hot mess. So I dub it Frankenstein now. It looks like they gotta paint it, so most likely I won't have it back at the end of this week like I hoped. Guaranteed by next week I will have my K-Dub back. I'm gonna throw some pictures on to let y'all see exactly what it's looking like. So that's that. And then once I got some, I didn't put the lights on like I wanted to. Only put 2 lights on each side to act as turn signals or whatever. I didn't get the lights that I wanted to. Ran out of money. But that's how I do. I'm gonna get it the way I want it in time. But right now, I'm just focusing on getting it back. Getting reacquainted with, apologizing to her. You know, some of y'all might think this is stupid. The truck got feelings, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to bond with it, you know what I'm saying? You just, if it's sad, you feel sad. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds weird, but damn it, just let me, you know what I'm saying? Just let me think the way I think, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be you. But anyway, so yeah, man, I got these 2 stops I got to make tonight. I have to be done by 6 o'clock in the morning, which won't be a problem. I'll be done by 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 11:30 local time. I'm sitting here on my 30-minute break right now. Of course, half of it's already done. So, get down, make these 2 stops. Take a 10. Actually, I'm going to take a 34. No, I'm taking a 48. These boy been running your boy ragged. You know what I'm saying? Ragged. And it's usually worse Thanksgiving than it is Christmas time. They run people harder around Thanksgiving more than Christmas. I don't know why, but they do. But like I said, I ain't complaining because I ain't got to worry about miles. I average damn near 27 to 3,000 miles every week while I'm doing this, so I ain't complaining. It is what it is. I was watching, just to flip up the subject real quick. I was watching my boy Trucker T video right now, and I believe it was titled "Doing What It Takes for the Money." And he was kind of harping on the fact that there are some people at the company that he works for that sit around moping and complaining, saying they won't do this and they won't do that, and you know what I'm saying, they ain't making enough money. I kind of made a video about that. One of my earlier videos about, you know, people that's sitting around complaining about their check. But he was kind of harping on the training thing. And I kind of noticed he was saying that he ain't going to pick up another student until like around spring of next year. Yeah. That training getting off of that ass, ain't it, that boy? Yeah. But anyway, I did the training thing. Like I said, the money was good. And some people are going to feel some type of a way about what I'm about to say this, but when my last student wrecked my truck, at that moment, I felt like, though the money is good, it ain't worth my life. Now, for some people, they probably went through worse than what I went through, and they got back on that horse and got on down the road. My power, they teach his own. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just that the emotional, physical toll that it takes on you after a while. And like I said, training isn't for everybody. You either I guess are natural born people person that loves to teach and can get used to it, it ain't no thing, or you're one of those people that kind of like develop into teaching people how to do this thing, which is fine too. That was me. I am a person with no patience. I have absolutely no patience when it comes to getting stuff done. Listen, man, we got to be here. We got to be here either early or we got to be there early. If you're on time, you're late. That's just me. But getting from point A to point B with a new person in your truck and dealing with the frustrations and dealing with people who don't comprehend simple instructions, and it really tests your patience. Me, I got to the point where I could probably do this training thing. But when Buddy lost control, I just felt like, Lord, if I can make it out of this, we don't wreck, we don't flip the truck, we don't kill anybody, then you know what? If I'm gonna wreck the truck, or if the truck's gonna be wrecked, I'd rather be the one to do it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's not worth it to me anymore to do that. And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people who do it, who have been doing it for years. I mean, I did it for 3 years. And it just took that one incident for me to just, hang it up. It is what it is. And the thing is, I wasn't the type to train student after student after student. I take 1 to 2 weeks between students or whatever. But then on something else, when he was saying, about the topic of doing what it takes to make money, you got to be willing to run, man. You really do. You can't be one of these people who gets homesick and want to go home every damn week. You got to run. If you want the money bags, even if you want a money little sack, you know, say money bags like this, money sack like you get what I'm saying, right? You got to be willing to run, man. If you're not getting the miles that you feel like you should be getting, you need to open your mouth. Closed mouth has never gotten fed, man. You know what I'm saying? So you need to evaluate your issue. You know, if you're not making the money that you think you should be, what are you doing wrong? And sometimes it's not your fault. But at the same time, if something can be fixed, you need to find a way to fix it. That's just my 2 cents about that. Shout out to my boy Trucker T doing his thing. And I got some other news, but I ain't gonna put that out right now. That's gonna be my next video probably. When it come in, I accomplished something. It was a long time coming. I didn't know how long it was gonna take me to get to this point, but I finally pulled the trigger on it and I accomplished it. And when it comes in, I'm gonna let y'all know. But in the meantime, between time's up. I got to roll. So with that, hope y'all being safe, making money, and let it make you. I'ma holler at you, boy, H.